Well, hello there, grade fives. It's Mrs. Oakes, and I'm here with your final math video of the year. The last thing that you need to do for math this year is to go through this assessment page. So there's 2 pages. I'd like you to do both sides to the best of your ability and send them to me. All right? There is no pressure. I just want to see your best work and see what you're capable of. I know you're capable of great things. So once you've completed this, you can send a picture to me in Teams. I'm just going to quickly go through the sheet, explain what I mean. If you're not sure how to do the fractions to decimals part, please check out Tuesday's math lesson, okay? In Tuesday's math lesson, and it'll be dated on YouTube as Tuesday the 9th of June, you can go back into Teams and check it. In that lesson, I do a similar worksheet, just with different numbers, so you can see the process. I model the process, I talk about what those numbers mean, and I show you a place value little thingy, a place value chart. So without any further ado, let's get started with your last math video of the year. All right, I'm just gonna go through our fractions and decimals assessment real quick. I'm not doing the whole thing with you, obviously, because it is an assessment. It is important that you try it on your own, and I see your very own work. Okay, so this is your final assessment for math this year. There will be no new math assigned next week. So if you're getting to this next week, perfect, you've got time. It says, can you name and compare these fractions? So all you have to do, I'm gonna do the first one with you because I know you can do the rest on your own, okay? So all we're doing is we're naming the fractions and then we're saying if they're, remember which one the crocodile is gonna eat, or if they're equal. So we'll start with this one. All right, I have 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 possible pieces. I have 1/4. This one, I have 1, 2 out of 4. Now the bigger one, the one my crocodile would eat, would be this one, the 2/4. So that's all I'm doing. You know what, I'm gonna do one more with you guys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces here. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded, 4/5. I have 5 pieces on this one, but I only have 1, 2, 3 shaded. My crocodile is gonna eat the bigger piece, the most pieces. He's really hungry, and he's gonna go for this one. 4/5 is greater than 3/5. 1/4 is less than 2/4. Okay? So you're gonna go through and finish these last few. Now for here, you're gonna do the same thing, except they're already written for you and you don't have the visual there, but if it helps you, you can draw them. And it says, for each of the pairs of fractions, indicate whether one on the left is greater than, so you'd use this symbol, my crocodile is gonna eat him, or less than this symbol, the crocodile's gonna eat her. There is also the option of equal if they're the same, but I don't think they put any equal ones here. So I'm gonna do the first row, and then I'm gonna leave the rest to you. 1/3 and 2/3, well, 2/3 is more, and my denominators are the same, so I can just look at my numerators. 2 is bigger than 1, so my crocodile's gonna eat 2. 1/4 and 2/4, okay, well, the crocodile's gonna eat the bigger one, and 2 is bigger than 1. And my last one, 1/5 and 3/5. Oh, my crocodile's gonna eat 3/5. Okay, so again, your crocodile is just facing whichever number, whichever fraction is greater. And all of these have the same denominators. For grade 5, you get to compare fractions with the same denominators. So really, you just wanna look at the numerators. The top number, remember denominator is the bottom number, numerator is the top number. Okay, now, on this side, we did this the other day. We did this on Tuesday. It's the same sheet, just with different numbers. Keep in mind, I'm gonna do the first 3 with you, and you're gonna do the rest, but keep in mind that you have tenths, hundredths, and thousandths, right? This is your place value chart. These are bigger, these are smaller. So tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. Tenths, you only have 1 number. Hundredths, you have 2 numbers past your decimal point, and thousandths is your 3rd number. So this would be 4/10. This would be 47 hundredths. And this would be 3 thousandths. All right, so let's do the first 3 together, and then you're going to be on your own, and I want you to try your very best. If someone does help you, please make a note of it on your paper. Okay, now, 8 and 484 thousandths. So it's 8.484. My next one, 3 and 151 thousandths. So it's 3 whole numbers, 151. The last one, and if you're really wondering where I'm getting these numbers from, go back to Tuesday's video and watch it, okay? Because it has a little bit of a more in-depth explanation. Since this is an assessment, I'm just quickly showing you an example, and then you're going to do it on your own. 7 and 45 hundredths, so 7.45. Okay? Now you're going to go through and do the rest of them. When you're done this, I need to see a picture of it. This is the final math that you need to submit to me for the year. I just want to see how you're doing on your own with fractions and decimals math outcomes. All right? So that's all I'm expecting from your math today. This is your last math video of the year, which is exciting. I hope that next week I will be checking in. You still have work to do because many of you still have those assessments to do. There will be an extra bonus activity for those of you that are all done, that are fun, and it's coming from me and from Miss LeBay, so you know it's going to be exciting. And I really just wanted to thank you again for showing up. Okay, this has been a very challenging time for everybody, and amid the challenges, you still showed up, and you've been working on your math and checking in with me on Teams and sending me your work, and I really appreciate it because I know it hasn't been easy for many of you. So I really appreciate all your hard work. I have so much respect for all the things that you've done, and I'm so proud of you. All right? Usually this is the time where I'd say, see you on Monday for more math, but I'm not going to be giving you math assignments next week because there are so many people who need time to catch up, and I'm not allowed to give you anything past a certain date. So I'm giving you next week as a catch-up date. Again, if you're all caught up, awesome. There'll be a bonus activity for me and Miss LeBay. But take time to celebrate and be proud of yourself for all you've accomplished, okay? I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I'm so thankful that you've been showing up through this difficult time with a positive attitude and doing your best, okay? Because that's all we can do. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you send me a picture of this page, both sides. I'd love to see it because it is something I'm using for assessment. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you on Teams.